Hello everyone, I'm Mark. Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. It's my grandson's little project. He's in the Cub Scouts and it's Pinewood Derby time again. So we get to build a car, him and I, and it's going to be a family affair. But just to start out with, I'm going to show you, basically you buy a kit, it comes in like this, and then this is what you get in it along with the important instructions that tells you what you can and can't do when you're building it. So we're going to start out with just a block of wood, and hopefully it'll end up looking like this when it's all done. That's our plan anyway, we'll see. And then you have to have a maximum weight and all that kind of stuff. So we have weights for it, we have graphite for the axles. If we have time, we're going to build a second car. It's going to be a dragster, where this one's the Back to the Future car, and this will be the motor for that. So let's get started. We're going to have, this is my grandson Kaden. That's going to be his car.
Hi.
Right. And then we're going to help from the rest of the family. This is my father-in-law Jim. You heard me talk about him in an earlier video. And this is my mother-in-law Mary. Talked about her too. And this is my sister-in-law Susie. They all came down from Illinois just to help with this project. So let's get started. Okay, the first step we have to do here is trace out the pattern on a block of wood. So I'm going to hold a ruler here so Kaden can get a nice straight line on there. Okay. And then, hold on a second, let me see the line. Okay. Trace that line, and then the one back here. Okay. Okay, so there's our lines on the block of wood. So next we'll go out to the bandsaw.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to be cutting out the basic shape of the body for the DeLorean. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is lay out for the side cuts on these. It's going to be tapered on each side. So we'll just lay this out. I'm kind of guesstimating maybe somewhere about that wide. And that's going to have to be done on the sander because it's not going to be enough to bandsaw off. Okay, we gotta do a little bit more hand sanding on it and they'll be ready to paint.
Hi there. The next step is you have to sand the car down. And next, you have to trace it like this. Next, we have to paint it. Okay, now put the black, so put the silver there, then put the black here, and now first, with the black, put it here and do it in all of the black spaces. Next, okay, now that we got all the black dried, now it's time for the silver. Now, we did these silver lines so we don't get in the black here. So now we just paint where. Can we please cut? Sorry, we had to get a wider brush. The other one wasn't working well. Okay, now we have to get this brush for this tight part here. Make sure it's not dripping so you don't get any on the black part. Okay, now go back to the other brush and I'll paint the sides. Okay, now push it to the other side.
I think you have to let it dry.
Okay, now let it dry here so when you go on this side, the paint comes out here. The paint didn't work, so we used spray paint. But when you want to go back and forth, like this, but keep your weight away from this or else you get paint in your hands. Like this. Just like that. So now we're just gonna like I said, ask someone if it's good. So yeah, now all you gotta do is just go all the way back to side. Okay, now that we got it all painted, Now we have to go with the stickers. So now carefully take the sticker off. And then and there we go. And there we go. Now we got all finished.
Okay, now.
If you like this video, give a like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Bye.
Now for a test run.
Now for a test run. See you at the races.
A great big shout out to Barbie and Sarah.